Are you feeling stuck in your business, professional, or personal life? Or are you struggling to find purpose and direction? Imagine having a clear sense of direction, achieving your goals, and living a fulfilling life. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult is here to help you. We will work with you to identify your strengths, overcome obstacles, and develop a personalized plan to achieve your dreams. With our coaching and consulting services, you will gain clarity, confidence, and the tools you need to succeed. Do not let fear, lack of clarity, or doubt hold you back any longer. Take the first step towards achieving your goals and living your best life. Contact Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult today. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, empowering you to reach your full potential. Call, SMS, or WhatsApp +234 704 229 1171. Or you can visit our website www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com.
Hey, welcome to another exciting episode of Friday Night Hangout. Welcome to episode 231. Woo! And I'm always excited to welcome us to Friday Night Hangout because I look forward to seeing you, and just seeing you turn up really keeps me inspired, keeps me showing up. And so for those of you who do not know me, I'm Joy Onyesoh, your transformational coach and the host of Friday Night Hangout. So we've been having a very interesting conversation this month on growing your business, insights, and solutions. It's just been so exciting, reading from you, your comments, the feedback. Just keep it coming in. It just goes to tell us that you're watching, you're listening, and you're taking action. I've been giving you tasks almost every week, but I didn't give you anyone for last week though. I wanted you to have some rest. But that's Friday Night Hangout. We implement right away. We talk about action-packed, conversations that you can implement right away. And I would always say that your growth is my growth. It's a collaborative space where when you win, we win. We love to see us grow. And that's why this month we have dedicated it really to entrepreneurs, those who are starting up. And even if you've been in business for a while, all the conversations we've had from week 1 to this 4th week, it has just been phenomenal. And this 4th week is just going to be the icing on the cake. We've talked on a lot of things, from building a strong foundation to effective marketing strategy to scaling your business. And tonight we're going to be talking about building a strong online presence. Right? Why will you understand that we recognize the importance of offline? A number of new businesses start up, and even the existing businesses are leveraging technology. They're leveraging the online space to do a lot of things. This is the norm right now. You can't just be a brick and mortar enterprise. You need to be in the online space where you have the capacity to reach out to the global audience. The world is now a global village, which simply means that wherever you are, you can connect to the world. So don't limit yourself. And that's why we're talking about building a strong online presence. That page you have, that website, is not just for when you understand the power of the online space, then you'll be more intentional in how you show up. You'll be more intentional in how you engage. You'll be more intentional. Also remind us that you have a footprint in the social space. So you see, when you show up online and you put out things, you're leaving a footprint. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, someone can go back. I know most of us have seen this, right? Where someone will say, oh, you said this 5 years ago. You said this 10 years ago. You said this 20 years ago. What changed? What has happened? That's why you need to be very intentional in how you show up. You need to be very intentional in the content that you put out there. There has to be an alignment with what you put out and your values. So don't just do things because you're doing things. These days, we see a lot of people showing up in all manner of ways that I know 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, they wouldn't want to see themselves like that. That you're starting off now, that you're small in business, that doesn't mean that you have to do anyhow and show up anyhow. Just know that growth will happen. Growth is something that is given. It must happen. As long as you're showing up, you're doing the right things, it will happen. And that's why time and patience will happen to all the businesses and you will grow. So from day one, you want to ask yourself this question: how do I want my brand to be perceived online? What kind of personality do I want my brand to have? So for some people, they have chosen the gossip personality, if you want. For some people, they have chosen the drama route. So anytime there's any major route, drama or dragging, go to their page. That's okay if that's how they want their brand. So this is not about me saying what is right or wrong, but about you knowing that when you show up with a certain kind of personality. There's a pattern with which you show up, consciously or unconsciously. So our conversation tonight is to make us more conscious in how we show up, in the kind of patterns that we have, is as a growing concern, as the business. What do you want your brand to be noted for? What kind of legacy do you want to consciously build? And that will inform how you show up online. You want to determine what it is you want to do. For one, I am not one that believes that dragging does anything good for any brand. People have different, that's my own opinion. So you decide what it is you want to run with and stay within that which you've decided. If you listen to the previous episodes, we talked about being very clear and consistent with your values. If you're a business and you do not have any values, or you don't know what the values are, then you need to go back, reflect, and really write out what values, putting certain values. So why don't you be more strategic in looking at who you want to serve, what you want to be noted for, and imbibe that and just embody that value. So anyone who come across you, anyone who engages with you would engage, or and would engage or encounter those values that you want to be known for. And so that's why tonight we're dedicating this time to talking about building TGIF. Wherever you're joining in from, put in your hashtag TGIF. Let me know where you're joining in from. And if you want us to celebrate you tonight, please let us know what you want to be celebrated for. This is the last episode of this conversation in this beautiful month. And, I'm so excited. I'm grateful how we have navigated the conversation till now. So I'm really grateful. I'm really appreciative of the kind of interest you're showing. And I want us to see results. So the first week of October, I'm going to be asking us to showcase some of the testimonials we've had from implementing some of these tasks I've given you to do over the last couple of weeks, right? Before we go deep into the conversation, don't forget to put in there hashtag TGIF, hashtag Friday Night Hangout with Joy Onyesoh. And you can like and subscribe our YouTube channel. It's called Friday Night Hangout. You want to watch past episodes, you want to follow us, up to date, then you need to be subscribed to that channel. Like, subscribe, and tell someone to like and subscribe as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll take this ads and I'll be right back with you. Welcome to Power Woman Book. This book is designed to empower and inspire women to reach their full potential. As a woman who has navigated her own journey of self-discovery and growth, and also the author of the book, I'm excited to share my insights and experiences with you. In this 2-minute review, I'll explore the 8 chapters that will help you unlock your power and live your best life. Our journey begins with understanding forgiveness, balancing emotions, and overcoming obstacles. We'll discuss the importance of self-awareness, resilience, and determination in chapters 1 to 3. In chapters 4 to 6, we explore what it means to be a power woman, transforming your mindset and staying focused on your goals. You'll learn strategies for building confidence, overcoming fear, and achieving success. Now, in chapters 7 to 8, you'll get to be inspired to persevere through challenges and take the leap towards your dreams. You'll discover the power of resilience and determination in overcoming obstacles and achieving your goals. Now, remember that being a power woman is not just about achieving success. It's about living a life that is true to who you are. I hope this book will inspire you to tap into your power and live the life you desire. Take the next step towards unlocking your power and living your best life. Get ready to unleash your power and live the life you've always dreamed of. Grab a copy of the Power Woman book today. Very good gift, for friends, for family, and we're talking about maintaining a strong online presence. You want to read this book, really. And this book will help you to keep on track. This book would help you to evaluate yourself, your businesses. In fact, there is at your unique value propositions. We talked about values and principles. So I've been talking about values and all of that. You want to read that book as well to get some of those nuggets that will help you grow your brand. Right now, we continue our conversations on growing or having a strong online presence. I said it the first time, do not have an online presence. This I heard you're wrong, I just love that. I don't know whether it's a slide, I don't know what it is. I can be old school sometimes. We had that Otinaka. She kept saying, if you're shopping right now, then you're. I grasped that. I'm running with it. So I'm telling you right now, if you don't have an online presence as a business, then you're wrong. So you want to make sure you have an online presence. So one of the things we can start off with, I said it's you can go and do the right thing. We need you to start doing the right thing. We need to win big. And we're entering into the very, first time of day saying, I want you to just know that when you do the right thing, you attract the right audience. So don't say, hey, business is good. You'll get the right audience and get the right clients or customers by doing the right thing. So one of what you need to do is to make sure that you are online. So make sure you're online. But before you go online, you want to really look at it and ask yourself, what channel do I want to? Right now, there are a lot of social media channels. Oh my goodness. There is TikTok, there is Facebook, there is looking at Meta, X, Snapchat, this one, that one. There's a whole lot. So it can even get very overwhelming for you as a business, starting off trying to occupy all the spaces. So from experience, one of the things I'll tell you is find the channel that resonates with you, that you find it easier to work on and start off from there. Even if it's one, even if it's two, you start off from there, and gradually you can audience that you serve. You would know that, of course, if you want to do a lot of videos, you need to be on Instagram and TikTok. So you just know each channel is noted for something, but you want to first of all know where your target audience is. Because when we're talking about a strong online presence, it means that you already know which of the spaces to get your audience. So you don't want to be in the wrong space and then you're targeting the wrong audience. So you want audience previously, and even in past editions of Friday Night Hangout, I've talked intentionally and exhaustively because time is just ticking. We have other things to target, but then you're serving no one. You want to know your target audience. You want to drill down, understand what they like, understand their pain, understand where they are giving them what they need. Right now, when you choose the channel that you want to operate in, the channel you want to stay in, because of what is happening right now, I would advise again, please study the policies of those channels. Every day we're seeing a lot happening across the different social media channels. So this one is shutting down, this one is doing that. They're updating. And why they're updating is because they're evolving, they are growing. This is a business too. So it's just like your own business. When we talk about reflect on your bad channels are businesses, so they're doing the same thing. So you that is using this channel, you want to keep abreast of, so you want to know what is happening. Recently, I think it was like 4 weeks ago, my personal page was restricted. I don't know if that's what you call shadow ban. It was restricted, right? And it was because it was something I posted in 2023, actually. They flagged something I posted in 2023 because it had an attachment and a link. They said you don't want third party. And why are they doing this? To reduce scamming and all of that. So we learn. And I quickly called my IT guy. I said, have you seen business as an individual? I've learned. And I'm sharing with you that it's important that you keep reviewing. I know things from an African, then hide it in books or in text and all of that. But I tell us we need to make time to study the policies of all these channels so you can optimize. Please make time to study so you Facebook. I even enrolled for the marketing class. So the Facebook team members will call me at so time to teach me how to run ads and all of that. And that was why I built my skill set in all of that. So you would also need to do some of these things. That's the first thing. Get to know the ecosystem you are in, the channel you've chosen. So you this time start standing for the you want to run in. Me, I'm on the lane, mind your business, show up and share knowledge. I do not believe in privatizing good knowledge. And there's some that you need to invest to get such, right? And I'm going to share that with you on the line. That you do not use. Even the way you use your videos and your flyers is different for both YouTube, Facebook, Meta, or X and all of that. Get to know them. If you don't know how to do that, then get a team or delegate it or outsource it. You content you put out to be in alignment with the values that you represent as a brand. And then you also want to be consistent in putting out content. Recently, I just told myself, sometimes, now this is not me as a business, this is me as an individual. I get so busy and I give myself excuses for not showing up. So I told myself I'm going to do a 30-day streak of showing up every day on the channels I chose. And I did it and I surpassed it. I said minimum of 1 post a day and then maximum of 3 posts a day. And I was, in fact, very few, I recorded, few showing up of just 1 post. Some days I'll do more than 5 or 6. And now, when you want to build a habit, try to do it at least for 30 days. It becomes routine. So right now, because I've done it, I'm now showing up. No matter how difficult it is, I just start saying, something I represent as the person and as the brand. So you want to have, as a business, you want to have a content calendar. It helps you. For those who are already versed in this thing, it comes like this. They just go, look at what is it, how they feel, and put it out, and it works. And one of the ways you can build consistency is by having a content calendar. You can also schedule. If you're so busy, you can schedule. I didn't schedule for the last 30 days I've been showing up. I said I wasn't going to schedule, I'll just be showing up. It was me trying to build that consistency. But that's not the the rule, right? It depends on what works for you. So we make more consistent in posting. You want to do that. You also want to be sure people you connect. So what unites you is when they're able to connect with you. You want to use the power of storytelling. Now, and I will say this, like, don't put out things 5 years down the line, you'll be ashamed that you put it out. Don't put down personal content that you're not ready to share. You know, sometimes people overshare, just like sometimes we overcommit. So people overshare, and then later when people are dragging you for that. So anything you put out in the social media is public. And you giving people the permission to do with it as they like. You cannot regulate what they do with it. So this is me telling you that you need to think about it. And please, don't go sharing other people's story. You need to seek their permission, except you're a blogger that likes to deal on gossip and all of that. Brand for different reasons, depending on what you're turning up for. So from day one, think and agree on what it is you want to turn up and what you want to be known for, right? So your content is important. Consistency is important as well. You want to consistently show up. You know, the content is important. The consistency is also important. You also want to engage on other people's posts. So one quick way, especially if you're on the Meta platform, is that the way that algorithm works is the more people you know, the more you engage and show up with your profile or your page, then people, you know, you get opened up to more. Then of course you have limited views. Now, for those of us who are running a business, honestly don't know what you want, the customers that you have. If it's your personal profile and then you don't want people to engage with you, that's okay. But you cannot be running a business where numbers, a pathway to success is numbers. So you must get the numbers in followership, numbers in viewership. These are very important things that you need to build up. And so you want to consistently do that. Now, some people might decide to go the organic route. Some people might go through organically. Is your choice depending on the results you want to get, right? Now you want to look at your views, you want to look at your reach, you want to look at the target audience, be sure that the target audience that you set out are those that are actually engaging. You know, there was a time when we were looking at our target audience, I found out that we had more young people, and those were not basically the kind of people we wanted to reach out to. So we want to be, and we're gradually growing our audience, and that's what it is. So you need to really look at it. And I would also encourage you to have a website. Now they have websites that are not expensive. They have different categories of website, but you want to have a website. Now, one of the good benefits of website is that's your own page. So even if other things fail, you have control of your website. You have control of it. Nobody will say, I'm taking down your website because of the policy or whatever. So that's your page. So if you're a business brand, please try and build a solid website and direct people to the website. So saying that, I want to invite you to go look at my website. That is www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com. I'm putting the link right in the comment section, and I will invite you to go check out that website. Maybe you can get books. I'm interested in subscribing to our newsletter. You know, we have weekly newsletter where we open you up to different things. So there's a lot of freebies. I keep saying that this is also our way of giving out. This is also our way of, you know, inviting them to get hands at no cost to you. So why won't you take it in? And there are testimonials from Friday night Hangout. We've had a lot of testimonials from the newsletters as well. So take advantage of that. You know. So you don't come, right? Now, I also want to invite you. Now, if you're thinking about taking it a step further, you're thinking about really building a solid brand, you're thinking about sustaining your success, which is called the Dare to Dream. It's a 5 weeks virtual program that where distance is not a problem. It doesn't matter where you are, you can just leverage the social media, you can leverage technology to join us in this 5 week program. So if you're visionary, if you're bold, if you're audacious, if you're ambitious, if you want to grow your brand, then I invite you to join us in the Dare to Dream program 7th of November. And like I said, it's virtual, right? We have a model, we have 8 models of this program. We have 8 models. And every weekend we have 2 hours live classes where you can ask questions, bring real life challenges, and we'll help you walk through it. I'll be right there to hold your hand. The first model is started at developing your personal development. The model talks about leadership development. The third model looks at business development, where we take you to the first talking about earning higher on revenue that you want to be in this class. The 7th model is on overcoming obstacles and fear. Yes, I've walked that path, and I know what it means when you're growing a brand. A lot of things will run through your mind, and then you will need a support and help you with that. Then the final model, model 8, is on sustaining success and legacy. You really don't want to miss this program, Dare to Dream. And people have asked me questions, sent on the chat box and DM to say, is it only for women? No, it is not only for women. This particular program, Dare to Dream, is for both male and female. Now, it comes at an investment fee of single payment of 250,000 or 3 payments of 85,000 naira. So I invite you, take advantage of this. We start off classes on the 2nd of October. I look forward to seeing you in the class and in engaging with you. And thank you so much for joining us on the Friday night hangout for tonight. This marks the last episode on the team Growing Your Business Insight and Solution. You would indeed agree with me that it has been so insightful. We've given you a lot of insight and provided solutions and some tools that you can use, right? And if for any reason you've missed any of the episodes in this particular thematic focus, please go to our Friday Night Hangout YouTube channel and watch it, or write on Facebook on Onyesoh Coaching Consult brand and watch the replays. And of course, you can also watch on our website, www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com. I would always love to hear from you. So don't forget to use the comment section to ask questions, or on the website to ask questions, right? Or to give us feedback, and you can be sure that we would look at it and respond to you. So tonight we've had conversation on building a strong online presence, and I hope that you've caught 1 or 2 things that you can do. So I'm leaving with an assignment tonight, and that assignment is go back, reflect on your brand, and look at ways you can enhance your profile. Do you have a website? Do you want to think about getting a website? Do you have a dedicated social media channel that you use as a business? If not, do you want to think about opening one that is separate from your page, right? So I want to thank you, and I hope you take out time to do this. A content calendar for your business. If you've not done that, try it for self. We're right here for you. So thank you so much from my team and I. It's this month when we have a fresh thematic focus, and you can be sure that it is value packed. So from me and my team, it's bye for now. I love you, I honor and I celebrate you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget to put the hashtag TGIF, hashtag Friday Night Hangout with Joy Onyesoh, and don't forget to share with your family and friends. See you next week, Friday. Bye for now.
Are you feeling stuck in your business, professional or personal life? Or are you struggling to find purpose and direction? Imagine having a clear sense of direction, achieving your goals, and living a fulfilling life. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult is here to help you. We will work with you to identify your strengths, overcome obstacles, and develop a personalized plan to achieve your dreams. With our coaching and consulting services, you will gain clarity, confidence, and the tools you need to succeed. Do not let fear, lack of clarity, or doubt hold you back any longer. Take the first step towards achieving your goals and living your best life. Contact Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult today. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, empowering you to reach your full potential. Call, SMS, or WhatsApp +234 704 229 1171. Or you can visit our website www.joyonyesohcoachingconsult.com.